Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your weekly reading for January 19th to the 26th. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to jump right into it, Capricorn. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited for you this week, okay? This is going to be a wonderful week for you. By the way, the blue asterisk, as you know, the best aspects of the week. This is a wonderful week. And as I mentioned in your monthly forecast, I said things aren't going to really pick up until mid-month, later in the month. And boom, look at what's happening here. Okay, so really, 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 really nice energy. This is a week of change, okay? A week of surprises, complete unexpected plot twists, but in a good way. In a good way, very Knives Out, Daniel Craig, that kind of energy. You're gonna love this, okay? With one of the best weekends of January. You see, all the planets are active too, so huge, huge. All right, and Saturn is here. Remember, the day before Venus conjuncted Saturn, so you're feeling that play out this week. All right, Saturn, your ruling planet now, and we have that incredible stellium. Don't forget, we've got Venus, Saturn, Neptune, and now the North Node, all in Pisces. So that's really heightening this spirituality, this compassion, creativity, imagination, especially with the way that you communicate. You may be writing a lot of things right now too, having important conversations. This is a week where you can really shape your path forward to the new moon that we have next week. So I love this week for you. Let me tell you what's happening Sunday. On the 19th, January 19th, we officially move into Aquarius season. So, wow, for the next 4 weeks, not only you're going to be thinking about your future and how you contribute to the collective, humanity, and even if it can be a smaller scale, like your orbit, your family, your squad, your neighborhood, things like that, right? So, that's going to be a big theme for you for the next 4 weeks. Remember, Aquarius is the water bearer, Ganymede, chosen by the gods to serve the greater good. And Aquarius is that innovative genius, unique, does its own thing, energy, moved by positive change, okay? And a sense of like freeing yourself, liberating yourself from, things that are holding you back. So this is big, all right? This is really, really big because Aquarius rules their second house. So 2 things here. 1, money, salary, income, finances. You're going to have big, big, big emphasis here. Okay. Also, it's self-worth, it's self-value, this boost in confidence. Okay. Having this self-confidence as you plan your future and move toward your future, the reality you're creating for yourself. Second house is also like possessions, material possessions, and it rules food, by the way, too. There could be something with food here for the next 4 weeks. But anyway, Tuesday, January 21st, we've got the Sun conjunct Pluto. All right. So remember what I said. Pluto has just moved to Aquarius for the first time in 250 years. Therefore, nobody on Earth, living alive, has experienced the Sun conjunct Pluto in Aquarius. Wow. Again, it is in your second house of money and income. I mean, this is insane. All right. So this, this Pluto Cazimi happens once a year, right? And it's rare. You've got this blast off, right? With Aquarius season, and there is an intensity with this conjunction. All right. So you're going to want to feel like you, like breaking from the mold. Okay. To feel empowered to change your world, use it. This is power. This is true power. Use it. Use it wisely. All right. Because the sun is light. It's a life force. Pluto is a little bit darker. Okay. It's all the way out there in the solar system. It didn't get no light. Right. So, deep. It's very deep. It's transformative. It's an aspect that truly sets you up for a rebirth, a new cycle. And you might experience a really deep, profound shift in your life around this time. Okay. When it comes to this aspect, just feel it play out for the week. It's a new cycle. Okay. In your second house, again, money. I would not be surprised if there's like money stuff happening for y'all. It's big. All right. As well as, like I said, self-worth, self-value. You are powering up. You're truly feeling empowered because Pluto goes deep. Pluto likes to go deep. There's a psychological component to Pluto. As we know, psychology is the twin sister of astrology. It's very forensic. It's so you could be doing some shadow work as well, like just because it's all about self-worth, self-value for you. Like, okay, this is not who I am, and this is not my authentic self, and this has been holding me back. So you are definitely going to be using this. Just allow yourself to love yourself. Okay? Remember, you have the power to choose. It's all about choosing to love yourself. Okay? Feeling empowered, feeling self-empowered, and taking action for everything that you deserve, right? You also could feel very magnetic around this time. I mean, and driven. It is the sun with Pluto, but definitely something deep within you wants to come out. You're going to feel that. Let it, okay? To feel empowered, to be your authentic self. It's a very revolutionary aspect, evolutionary as well. So remember, you're on a karmic journey, and in Sanskrit, because we got to go there, karma literally means action. That's why I always say take inspired action. Okay? Pluto has a plan for you. He's got a map, and he's asking you to navigate. All right. So this is all about taking charge, raising your frequency, because you're going to energetically connect with the timeline, the future that you are creating for yourself, that you want for yourself. Now, if you are a cross watcher, just know that all the fixed signs are definitely going to feel this. Okay. So that would be Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. So if you're rising sign, your moon sign, or if you're reading for, your husband, your kid, all the fixed signs really going to feel this day and this week the most. Everyone's going to feel it, but they're going to feel it the most, have this biggest impact. The reason why, it's the sun conjunct Pluto in Aquarius, but that same day, last quarter moon in Scorpio. So we have a moon in Scorpio this day too. Oh, but what is going on here? So moon in Scorpio, first of all, fixed sign. So again, all the fixed signs really going to feel this. Moon in Scorpio is deep, and Pluto is Scorpio's ruler. This is all about death and rebirth, transformation. This is deep. Big focus on relationships, money, your investments, things you're investing in. Can be a relationship that you're investing in, but there is something here that has to do with your future, something here that has to do with even friendships, groups you belong to. You're definitely digging really deep here, identifying like what's got to go, and what makes me feel my authentic self. So again, really, really, really deep. Okay, now Thursday, January 23rd. Wow, we got three major aspects that are very rare. Rare. All right, Mars sextile Uranus only happens like twice a year. This is insane. This is so good. This is catching the gales of that conjunction. Okay, this is high energy. It's passion. It's emotive. It's Uranus. Uranus happens to be Aquarius's ruler. So again, big week. Okay, now what is Uranus? Surprises. Uranus is the great awakener. Uranus is he brings surprises, breakthroughs, exciting news. Remember, sextiles are windows of opportunity. Okay. Now, with the fact that Mars is retrograde in Cancer and Uranus is retrograde in Taurus, a lot of this is your personal breakthroughs that you are initiating for yourself. And we are going to have this aspect again in April, by the way, but keep that in mind. All right. Keep that in mind. They're not going to be retrograde at that point. So you are on this day definitely going to feel compelled to do something different, to choose to feel less restricted. And Uranus and Taurus is your fifth house of pleasure and joy. This is why I'm so excited for you. You've got all these Uranus aspects. The fifth house is also true love. It's romance. It's family. It's children. It's creativity. It's self-expression. It's procreation. A lot of y'all may think want to have babies, or there's it's also hobbies. You could take up bowling or something that you're just surprising yourself. Because it's so energetic, it could also be physical. Like, remember, Mars is physicality. You could want to do a really long run from Alabama to California, whatever it is. Like, you definitely are like Forrest Gump, right? And also maybe something romantic here, just doing something different when it comes to romance and true love. If you are single, this is your week. Okay, this is having those little breakthroughs. Mars sextile Uranus is like when you go into, let's say, I don't know, there's a cashier at Home Goods that you're just like, ooh, it's so cute. That person's so cute. but I'm too shy. This is a day you're just like, no, F it. I'm gonna talk to that person. This is breaking free. Okay. Again, you breaking free and doing things different and surprising yourself. Go take your kids to the bee museum. Do something different. All right. Now, this is also like second chance energy. Remember Mars retrograde. So having the second chance to do something different or realize something that you miss that you want to do now while Mars was direct September, October, a little bit of November. There you go. Mars retrograde, all that empowerment, things from last fall could come up around this time. And Mars retrograde in Cancer, as you know, is in your seventh house of partnerships and relationships. So, do you see why I'm so excited for you? Because you've got Mars sextile Uranus. Mars in your seventh house of partnerships, relationships, and then you've got Uranus and Taurus in your fifth house of true love and romance. So big, 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 big. And again, it can be career as well. It can be career. It can be anything. One-on-one commitments, even legal matters here. Mercury trine Uranus that same day. Another super fun aspect. Happens average twice a year. I mean, this is the surprises. They keep coming. They keep coming. This is good news coming out of the blue. Unexpected messages, emails, texts, phone calls. Really love this. You know Mercury's in your sign all week. So this is Mercury we're talking about, and it's a trine. You're going to feel this days before, days after, maybe even up to a week. They're going to set something in motion. Wow. Wow. Remember Uranus again in your fifth house of true love, romance, creativity, joy, pleasure. I love this. So be prepared. And again, this can be you. Mercury's the messenger. It's in your sign. So, and it's also like intellect and logic and thinking and processing. So this is you, that you could initiate something here, especially if you're feeling stagnant in an area of your life. This is when you want to just do something spontaneous, something fun, something stimulating. Maybe you want to go look for the Loch Ness monster. Maybe you want to go apply for Survivor. There's just something here where you start a TikTok dance, whatever it is. Do something spontaneous and fun. Okay, you're going to be very happy. There's going to be something inside you there. You're like, I want to do something different. Even trips, take a short distance trip. Okay, around this time, use it. Just make sure that you, by the way, with all these Uranus aspects, pay attention to this entire week. That's a lot of surprises. Okay, a lot of breakthroughs. And even over the weekend, okay, because a lot of these energies are going to overlap over the weekend. You're definitely going to have change in your world, or you're going to make the change, especially after that rocket ship of the Sun conjunct Pluto. Now, Capricorn. So Mercury opposite Mars. Wow, we got to talk. Okay, because Mercury's in your sign. Now, this is super rare. This happens only once every 2 years or so, and we're here. This is mental warrior energy. It's also like sharp tongues. It can be very bear pokey, provocative, very tell it like it is, no filter, no matter what. A lot of like let's debate energy. So on this with this aspect, people could say things you don't like. This aspect definitely leans on the side of impatience. With Mars retrograde in Cancer, emotions are already heightened, but a lot of people are bottling things up. They've been bottling things up, right? And felt drained. And this is again like where people could just say things. And the fact that Mercury's in your sign, you could too. It's for the collective. Yeah. All right. So remember, stay frosty, be cool, be responsive, not reactive, be mindful of the things that you say, but also be open-minded to what you hear. Because even though you might not like some things that maybe like your mom tells you or your husband or whatnot, it's more about how are you going to respond? Okay. Because this whole Mercury opposite Mars process is I'm going to do this, or I'm going to say this very bold statement because it's better than being silent or doing nothing at all. So it's a great aspect if you use it in the right way. Just be mindful, be aware, and be awake. I am one of the very few people, because it's so rare, that actually have it in my chart. And exactly as is. I have my Mercury in Capricorn. I have Mars retrograde in Cancer in my birth chart, in my natal chart. I've worked with this energy since I was born. So I can tell you right now, this opposition, when you use it correctly, gratifying. It's wonderful. It's beautiful. It's great. Okay. You just have to be self-aware and aware of any mistakes that you may make. You're willing to learn. Okay, that's the difference. It's very Melissa McCarthy in Bridesmaids. All right, you saw that movie. Come on, Capricorn, y'all saw it. Remember when Kristen Wiig, Annie, right? She was in a frump, and Melissa McCarthy came over to her house, and she was just like, she jumped on her. She was like, "Snap out of this! This isn't you. What's going on?" And it worked. It worked. Okay, Annie got her man back. She got her business up and running again. She got her friends back. It worked. So again, it's a great aspect. You just got to use it to inspire, to empower, to feel empowered, to wake someone else up, but diplomatically. Okay, trust your intuition. Remember, you're on a karmic journey today. Karma's out. She's out. She's wandering around. She's walking by your desk. She's got her clipboard, taking notes. Her hair's in a bun. You got this. Now, Saturday. Oh, welcome to like one of the best weekends. Venus training bars. Absolutely love this. One of the best days of the month, Saturday the 25th. We're lucky to have this aspect again in April and then in May, but then we don't have it until 2027. Take advantage. Take advantage of this. Okay, this is a great balance of masculine and feminine. Okay, energies. It's effortless. It's a trine. It's beautiful. It's the two cosmic lovebirds, by the way. They are twittering and sparkling and dancing, and you're going to feel this. And they're both in water signs. Oh, you're definitely going to be emotionally moved around this time. Okay. If you are a cross watcher, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, all the water signs, really going to feel this. Now, Venus. Let me show you something. Venus, remember, is exalted in Pisces, where she does her best. Mars is in its fall in Cancer and retrograde, where it does not. Venus is in the stronger position here. What does that mean? Love, romance, creativity, beauty, relationships, all off the charts. Off the charts. Okay. Now, with Mars retrograde, people from the past, yeah, maybe a crush that you had, maybe you had a little kismet moment with someone from the past. They could come back around. Yeah. And because emotions are really charged up around this time, around this weekend, and egos are out the door, maybe someone from your past comes around to apologize, or maybe it's you reaching out to someone seeking forgiveness. This is lovely. Okay. And remember, it doesn't have to do with love. It's strictly with love and romance. It can be like colleagues. It can be a friend. It can be, family. It could be, your Uber driver, whoever it is. But just remember, this is really special. And this is what I said in your monthly forecast. This is a week and a weekend where you do not want to be on a solo journey to the Sahara Desert or Antarctica. Okay. This aspect is all about connections. You want to be around, okay? Because you're going to crave that. You're going to be craving. You want to be expressive. You're going to want to date. You're going to want to work on creative projects with other people. You're going to want to go the extra mile for loved ones or colleagues or friends. So please be open and around this day, okay? Venus is very social, so please be very social. Now, for you, Capricorn, this is just, oh my goodness. You've got, remember, Venus and Pisces in your third house. So a lot of family energy here. You could be taking a trip, like a lovely trip, and it could be with a loved one as well. But communication. So you're going to be communicating a lot anyway. And then you've got Mars and Cancer in your seventh house of partnerships and relationships. So again, it can be career, it can be love, just one-on-one. Okay. So use this. Feel good. Sunday, the 26th. And when I say use it, just open up your heart and just be social and be around your loved ones and just feel the energy. Okay. Now, the 26th, this is Sunday, January 26th, Mercury will sextile Neptune. This is dreamy. This is compassion. This is imagination, heightened. This is unconditional love. This is the arts. This is random acts of kindness. It's acts of kindness is what it is. Okay, so speaking beautiful things into existence. Remember, Mercury is in your sign, Capricorn. So I love this. You're definitely going to be, because Mercury's in your sign, right? The messenger, the planet of communication. But then Neptune is in Pisces in your third house of communication. You're definitely going to be, it's very like I said, speaking beautiful things into existence. This is the art of word, the poetry of language, moving in the way of healing. And it's just lovely. Okay. Now, so Venus sextile Uranus on that same day. We've got this, we're having this 4 times this year. I told you in your annual forecast, because of the Venus retrograde in March, we get this 4 times. How amazing is that? So, wow, Venus sextile Uranus. This is that true sliding doors moment if you are single. This is happening while Mars is sextile Uranus, while Mercury's trining Uranus. This is a time where you are definitely going to feel very curious about doing new things, trying new things, experimenting, but also going all the way, not being afraid. Okay, this is stimulating, exciting. Again, especially if you're single. Huge sliding doors moment. Huge. All right. With the fact that Uranus and Taurus, again, in your 5th house of true love, romance. So even in existing relationships, there could be something you feel a surge here, or you do something different. It's surprising. Your partner could surprise you, or a child, or what your children or grandchildren. It's just amazing. It's amazing. You're going to find it in love, relationships, pleasure. Money is a big thing here, right? Venus is money, and Uranus is in Taurus, a finance sign. So money, surprising moments with money. But this is just a very fun, let's do something spontaneous. Let's go skinny dipping. We'll bring a bag of carrots. Oh, look, there are bunnies that are swimming in the river already, and they're waving at us. And there's a $20 bill floating right there. Like, it's surprising moments, but do things that are surprising for yourself, that knowing anything is possible. All right. And if you are a creative type artist, oh my goodness, huge creative breakthrough. Epiphanies. Remember, Uranus and Taurus in your 5th house of creativity, right? Okay. So, big, especially with Mercury sextiling Neptune as well. Oh my goodness. I'm excited for Capricorn. Very excited for you this week. Let's get started. See what's going on for y'all. All right. So, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, so Capricorn, and y'all got a lot of partnership stuff too that y'all are just kind of like processing too. And again, it can be love, it can be career, it can be any capacity, one-on-one commitments, relationships. Anyway, Capricorn, y'all are amazing. Thanks so much for being here. I do a traditional Cultic Rot spread, offers the best overview, especially for a weekly reading. And if we need to put clarifiers, you know we will. Secondly, Capricorn, y'all are amazing. Y'all look amazing today. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get started. Wow. Oh my diddly days. Look at all these pentacles. I told you, like, you got the queen and the king. Who are you? Look at this. Okay, let's get started. You got the Ace of Swords. You're good, by the way. You got the Ace of Swords. Yeah, you're moving into this week, having that breakthrough. Big one. New cycle, new beginning, new opportunities with the Ace of Swords. I would not be surprised with the stellium and the North Node in your 3rd house. You got Mercury in your sign. Yeah, a lot of y'all may be signing contracts, making some sort of agreements, having important conversations as well, having brilliant ideas come to fruition that kind of like move the needle. There's something big here. This is really great. Just remember, Ace of Swords is powerful. With great power comes great responsibility. At the same time, the sun is conjuncting Pluto. That's power. Now, 7 of Wands in the heart of your spread. Very interesting. That's, to me, very, very interesting, okay? Because there is a sense of, having risen above. There may be some people that may be a little bit jealous of you, or they may want what you have, but this is standing your ground. This is saying, nope. And he's the successful one. He's on higher ground. He's the one on top of the hill. Okay. But remember what I said, this is a week of surprises, right? And one quick thing, he's wearing 2 different slippers, right? So it's almost as if like these people came coming like while he was sleeping, like surprised. They're like, oh my gosh, he just like threw on some shoes. But again, he's on top. He's the winner here. So there could be something like really surprising you didn't expect. But again, it's more as in like people want what you have. This is you just putting, drawing a line in the sand. It's like, no, I've worked hard for this. You got the 9 of Pentacles here, and in your challenge area, yeah, it could be someone that have like mean girls energy is coming through. Does someone owe you money, by the way? I'm just curious. Maybe. Okay, so that may be a thing, but it just could be someone that is just not that may be the challenge, where you're just like, okay, we like because I'm on a karmic journey,
We're going to have a talk. I'm going to initiate this conversation. I'm going to be the better person in this situation. I'm going to be the best version of myself. But just be mindful. There may be someone you just don't see eye to eye with, and someone that it could have to do with something with money or material possessions. Okay? Just keep that in mind. Now, you've got the Queen of Pentacles. You've got the Page of Wands. Queen of Pentacles in your crown. Love it. There you go. That's you. Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn. You see your symbol here. Seagoat, right? Inner thread. But she is someone who is very practical, pragmatic. There's someone who is all about trust, that having that sense of like, I trust myself to be the best version of myself, to vibrate at this high frequency, and to take care of others within my orbit. I have the resources to do so. I want to build the world that I want to live in. And there is a sense of like, I want this to expand. There's a sense of fertility and growth, but she is a richest queen, right? So there is a sense of also like moving in that direction of resources, okay? Building upon it, structure, stability, but also the bigger picture here is taking care of others as well as yourself and trusting yourself to do that. Like, no doubts in your mind. All right. Now, Page of Wands in the root of your spread. A lot of you are going to be definitely just going through new things this week. Having that, remember I said imagination really heightened and creativity, but also passion, just passion. You got the Page of Wands in the root of your spread. Someone who can turn this desert landscape into this lush verdant garden of his passions. You see the leaves sprouting from the wand. All right, so move with this energy. There's something that you're definitely compelled to do, and just you're feeling so inspired. And you got the King of Pentacles in your future, who, by the way, is Taurus. So very earthy, right? Remember, they're both outside. A lot of nature. Spend a lot of time in nature, by the way. Yeah, connect. Feel the energy from, the earth. You got the King of Pentacles. And you can even see the bulls here. So, like I said, Taurus energy in your 5th house of pleasure, fun, romance, true love, creativity, all of that. It's a fun house. We love the 5th house. This is also big provider energy. This is someone who's owning his money. Okay, you see the difference here. Queen of Pentacles. Remember, I said others. You can see her hand under the pentacle, right? Giving. Him hand on top of the pentacle. Ownership. Like confidence. Look what I have. Look what I've built. But he's also taking care of others too. Yeah. The richest king. He holds the golden scepter. He creates all this abundance. You're good. Just don't let anyone get your goat. Did you get that? Because you're the goat. Let's get to your stuff. Capricorn, y'all are amazing. What y'all crack me up. Y'all are hilarious. If you like this reading, by the way, it'd be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Tell me what's going on. What's going on, Capricorn? What'd y'all do for your birthday? What are you doing for your birthday if you're watching this before the week? I can't even get this card. Y'all, I love y'all. All right, let's see what's going on for you. Whoa, oh my goodness. Who are you? Okay. Please pay attention to what I'm about to say with that siren saying, please pay attention. Now, Ace of Wands, your second ace, okay? So, Page of Wands with that Ace of Wands. Yeah, you definitely are. There is something new that you are doing. Go with it. Do not let anyone take you off the top of the hill, okay? Another ones, but go with it. I mean, this is that aces, new opportunities, new beginnings, and a lot of y'all already are going through it. A lot of y'all already have new things happening in your life, so continue on your journey. Look at where it's going to lead. You got the sun and your external factors area. The sun, the biggest yes in tarot, optimism, opportunity, high frequency. Remember I said with the Pluto conjunction, there's that sense of rebirth, especially in your 2nd house of not only money and salary, but also self-worth, self-value, bringing that confidence. And there you go. There's a rebirth. This is achievements. This is wholeness. This is beautiful. Fertility, growth, all of that's happening for you. Your whole world's growing. Justice, absolutely amazing. Okay, this is that's your karmic journey. Justice, highly associated with karma. And remember, karma is actions. That's why we say actions have consequences. That is karma. So yeah, there's something here that I feel like y'all, remember I said there's legal matters, maybe a thing for some of y'all. that may be a thing, but it's working in your favor. When you move in that direction, you're gonna be fine. There's also a sense of like having this great balance in your life, especially with partnerships and relationships. There's also something here where a lot of y'all may be thinking about, if you're asking yourself this week, am I doing the right thing? Know that you are, okay? As long as you're trusting your intuition, right? And you're going to be fine. Wow, that's amazing. Now, you do have this Four of Cups in your final outcome. So what's really interesting about this is that he's not happy, right? Or he's not unhappy. You see the Ace of the Spirit, the Hand of Spirit, which only appear in the Aces, right? They only appear in the Aces, the Hand of Spirit, other than this card. So this is like, let's pay attention. This is serious. So arms crossed, right? Crossing off his heart. So this card is associated with like apathy and boredom and even like emotional discontent. Remember, cups are emotion. So it is very likely that there's something like an opportunity that comes through that you're just like, no, I don't, it doesn't, I'm not into it, right? But should that happen, continue to raise don't lower your frequency at all. At all. You got that sun blasting in your external factors area. Things are happening for you, okay? So it's almost like a gentle reminder to keep your gratitude high, keep your heart open, because it is like, when you look at your entire spread here, you didn't get any cups, right? Cups are emotions, love, feelings, all of that. And you've got all these great aspects to use it. The only cups card you got was the one where it's like, we need to raise our frequency. We need to open up our hearts, okay? And I'll clarify that one for you, but it may have to do with a partnership or relationship. Oh my gosh. Okay. You're good. You're good. Just raise your frequency and have that gratitude. So if there's something that comes through, just like, let's say it's a job that you wanted or whatever, remember, this is just a weekly reading, okay? And the universe has plans for you. And so possibly you have to think of it as like, oh no, like not as in like, oh no, I'm now like, you have to think of it as like, okay, that was not meant for me. There's something greater for me now. Because you have the Death card too. You raise your frequency, you've got Death card, it's transformation, okay? It's a transformation, you're life changing. You got the sun here as well. Opportunities, you're moving into this direction of opportunities. Your entire life is transforming. This card is attributed to Scorpio. Remember, the moon Scorpio, beginning of the week, but also Scorpio rules your 11th house of your hopes and wishes and dreams. Have that gratitude, okay? So even if like that one thing doesn't happen for you, or maybe there's something with a relationship, or it's just like, remember, you've got a roof over your head, okay? You got food. you got me, right? It's just just be grateful for the things that you do have. Just don't let anything lower your frequency. Don't let anything pull you into this low energy frequency. That's what the Four Cups is. It's that reminder. Like, let's raise our frequency, and in order to do that, and that, that's love, that's compassion, that's peace, that's all of that, right? And then you attract the things that you want at that high frequency, okay? You know how the law of attraction works. So, Capricorn, I just have to say it. You're really, really good. And this is going to be a very transformative week for you. There's big changes ahead for you. I mean, you got the Queen and the King. You got the Sun in your external factors area. You got two aces here. I can't even believe it. This is amazing. You got that Death card as well. Okay, I'm going to show you one last thing. How much time? Oh, okay, one last thing. I'm going to show you something. So, similarities here. What do you see? You see the wisdom child, right? Remember what I talked about, like that freeness, that freedom. Whenever you see like, a figure that's not wearing clothes, that's just like being able to express yourself and that freeness, but also the red feather in his cap. Now, what do you see on his helmet is the red feather, the two red feathers referencing the Fool, right? With his feather in his cap. So true rebirth happening for you right now. True reinventing yourself, true new beginning. You're good. This is one you're like, this is amazing. Just stand your ground. You're gonna be fine. Okay. All right. So Capricorn, thanks so much. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Tell me what's going on. Oh my goodness, it's big. It's big. And then next week, yes, we will talk about this major new moon next week. All right. And there's a lot of, oh my gosh, too much happening next week. And yes, we'll do the second spread for I'll do like career, love. I'm going to talk a little bit more about this moon in Sagittarius over the weekend, as well as this quarter moon in Scorpio as well. So tier 3 members, you know where the link is. Capricorns, y'all are amazing. I'll see you next week. All right. Bye-bye.